Triumph! All the melodies come together. By Fahri Akshal Fatansyah. A story of an ordinary boy who wants to make his school proud in his final year. And now, with the percentage score of 82.5 and placed at the third position is... My memory turned back on the day when a notification popped up on my phone screen. I knew that the result would be announced today, and should I expect more this time? I also had to focus more on the national examination held no longer in the next 9 months. After 2 years of joining my school choir team, I was always pleased to become a part of the celebration of Malang's birthday and the Independence Day only, the events that need a mass participant. Even non-choir members were hired to make the celebration getting more lively. I knew my coach wouldn't let me become a part of our team once again, especially for these prestigious events. I tried finding the solution by sneaking around so I could have a chance in participating in this competition. Then I decided to come to the routine practice held once per week for an hour per meeting. It was actually aimed for the new members, but the former members could join as well. I didn't care I should learn back to basics. When I came into the class, I saw most of them came from the 10th grade. Right after the routine practice has finished, it would continue to have practice for the competition one. Looking up their practice sometimes intrigated me. They would always tell their euphoric feeling when they won the competitions I didn't write there by that time. So, what was the use actually? Several months have passed and I still come routinely every Saturday to have a practice. It happened in October 2017. My coach suddenly announced we would have another upcoming national competition. He would select us by using one song that had just been bought 2 months before he gave us the partiture. So it had never been performed in the previous competition. Everyone could get the same chance to understand the song and learn it together. It was based on how we grasp the song and may interpret the song correctly or not. Considering any consequences I would have to bear makes me decide to take on the selection. When I decided to open up the group chat, suddenly I got a bunch of notifications from any member of the Ciputra Surabaya group competition. Right there, I promised myself I would prepare for the practice well, while I'll also have to manage my time for the national examination. As I decided to not take any additional lessons outside, I prefer studying in a small group or reviewing alone. Sometimes while I was waiting for the practice to be started, I would ask the other 12th grade members to study or do the homework together. We would gather in the form of a circle and discuss the general subject to be tested. After I reached home, I kept on reviewing the material. It then kept rolling for the next 3 months. Finally, the judgment day had come. The audience seat was constructed trapped like the one in the cinema. As I was on the stage, I felt like I was watching the movie. But now, the condition was different. I was the one to be portrayed and judged by the audience. I couldn't hide my nervousness at that time. I began the song with a higher tone than it used to be. In the middle of the song, my voice suddenly sounded shaky. But there was one thing I kept in my mind. was, "The show must go on no matter what happened." And now, with a percentage score of 82.5 and placed at the third position is 7 Choir. Not waiting until minutes, we jumped from our seats and hugged each other straightly. We were shouting loudly when our coach came to the front of the stage. We were also dominating the photo booth area for a moment, held the sign provided by the committee, and made any pose. All the hard work had paid off. I am proud of myself that I could manage my time and be a part of the team that brought the trophy for our school.